Have you ever stopped to think about the hidden details in your favorite cartoons? Maybe you've noticed something odd but didn't give it much thought. For instance, in the opening sequence of The Simpsons, did you ever realize that Maggie is scanned like a supermarket item? For just a split second, a number flashes, but almost no one catches it. And have you ever wondered why so many animated characters only have 4 fingers? Today, we're uncovering secrets, fascinating facts, and even surprising theories about the cartoons that shaped our childhoods, from hidden messages to unusual creative decisions. You'll learn things about these beloved shows that you probably never noticed before. So, you know the drill. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video packed with fun facts like this one. Let's dive into the amazing world of cartoons that made history. Ready to begin? Let's go. 1. Are Cosmo and Wanda actually angels? Did you know that Cosmo and Wanda, the beloved fairy godparents from the Fairly Odd Parents, might not just be fairies, but angels in disguise? This surprising idea was hinted at in the series sequel, The Fairly Odd Parents, A New Wish, which continues Timmy Turner's whimsical adventures with his magical guardians. In Season 1, Episode 16, there's an intriguing moment where Cosmo and Wanda pass through a metal detector. What the X-ray reveals is shocking. Their true forms. They appear strikingly similar to classic depictions of angels, like Ophanim and Seraphim, often described in religious texts as celestial protectors. This scene raises an interesting question. Could all fairy godparents actually be guardian angels for children? The theory seems plausible when you consider their mission: to protect their godchildren and help them navigate the challenges of childhood. Perhaps what we think of as magical fairies is just a playful way to represent this deeper, symbolic role. 2. The Maggie photo mistake in The Simpsons. The Simpsons, one of the most iconic shows packed with hidden details and fan theories, has a slip-up that went unnoticed for years. In Season 6, Episode 13, titled "And Maggie Makes 3, Homer recalls the moment he finds out Marge is pregnant with their 3rd child, the adorable Maggie. During the flashback, we see Homer grappling with the news and adjusting to the idea of becoming a father again. But if you look closely, there's a puzzling detail. A framed photo of Maggie is already hanging on the wall before she's even born. How could this be? It seems the show's animators forgot to remove the picture, creating a continuity error that fans didn't catch until many years later. The episode aired in 1995, and at the time, most viewers didn't notice the inconsistency. Years later, sharp-eyed fans brought it to light on social media, especially on Twitter, where the image went viral. Some believe it was just a simple oversight by the creators, while others joke that it's yet another example of The Simpsons' uncanny ability to predict the future. Did you ever catch this hidden detail? Was it an honest mistake or a sneaky Easter egg from the creators? Let us know what you think, and let's move on to the next secret. 3. The hidden code in The Simpsons opening. If you're a fan of The Simpsons, you probably remember the iconic opening scene where Maggie is scanned as a product at the grocery store checkout. But have you ever noticed the number that flashes on the screen? In earlier versions of the show, the code displayed is 847.63. But what does this number mean? According to Matt Groening, the creator of the series, the number wasn't chosen randomly. It represents the average monthly cost of raising a baby in the United States in the late 1980s, around the time The Simpsons debuted in 1989. This clever detail highlights the show's sharp humor and critical commentary, blending reality into the satirical world of Springfield's favorite family. Over the years, the number has disappeared in updated versions of the opening sequence, but its meaning remains one of the most discussed Easter eggs among fans. This little tidbit demonstrates how The Simpsons has always been more than just entertainment, using even its intro to hide social commentary and thought-provoking details. So, did you already know about this hidden gem, or is this news to you? If you have more Easter eggs from The Simpsons to share, drop them in the comments. Now, let's dive into the next secret. 4. Why do cartoon characters have 4 fingers? Have you ever noticed that many cartoon characters only have 4 fingers? From Mickey Mouse and SpongeBob to The Simpsons, Family Guy, and the Flintstones, this quirky trait is everywhere in animation. But have you ever wondered why? The reason lies in practicality and history. During the early days of animation in the 20th century, creating cartoons was an expensive and time-consuming process. To save time and cut costs, animators decided to reduce the number of fingers from 5 to 4, simplifying the drawing process and speeding up production. Drawing hands with 4 fingers was easier, less detailed, and aligned with the simplified visual style of cartoons. Walt Disney himself explained this decision regarding Mickey Mouse, saying, "Mickey isn't a real creature, so he doesn't need 5 fingers. If he had them, his hands would look like bunches of bananas." This practical approach became the industry standard and remains common in animation today. However, The Simpsons added a clever twist to this convention. While all the characters have 4 fingers, God and Jesus are depicted with 5, symbolizing their realness and elevating them above the fictional world of the other characters. In Japan, the 4-finger trait has a unique cultural context. Having 4 fingers is sometimes associated with the Yakuza, the Japanese mafia, where severing a finger historically served as a form of punishment or repentance. To avoid negative connotations, some animations exported to Japan, such as Disney films, added a 5th finger to their characters. This fascinating detail shows how even something as simple as the number of fingers on a cartoon character can carry cultural, historical, and creative significance. Did you ever notice this detail before? Let's move on to the next secret. Patrick Star and Gary are cousins? Surprising, isn't it? But it's true. Patrick Star and Gary the Snail from SpongeBob SquarePants are actually cousins. This quirky detail was revealed in the episode Rule of Dumb from Season 4, where we get a rare glimpse into the family trees of these beloved characters. In the episode, it's explained that Patrick's father, named Herbie, is the brother of Gary's father, Sluggo. This means that despite their stark differences, one being a lazy starfish and the other a snail who meows like a cat, they share a family connection. This revelation left fans both shocked and amused, sparking hilarious questions. How can a starfish and a snail be related? Well, in the wonderfully absurd world of SpongeBob SquarePants, anything is possible. This quirky connection is just another example of the show's unique humor and creativity that keeps audiences hooked. Now that you know, it's hard to watch the show without remembering that Patrick and Gary are more than just part of the Bikini Bottom gang. They're family. Did you already know this fun fact? Stick around, because the next secret will blow your mind even more. 6. SpongeBob's real age. Have you ever wondered how old SpongeBob SquarePants really is? The answer might surprise you. According to his driver's license, shown in a few episodes, SpongeBob was born on July 14th, 1986. That means today he's 38 years old. Despite being portrayed with endless energy and a youthful personality, SpongeBob is technically an adult nearing 40. But in the quirky world of Bikini Bottom, age doesn't seem to dampen his infectious enthusiasm or his dedication to working at the Krusty Krab. Another funny detail is that SpongeBob's driver's license expired in 2003, and he never renewed it. This makes perfect sense, given his infamous struggles with driving, his countless failed attempts to get his license with Mrs. Puff. This little fact is just one of the many subtle jokes that make SpongeBob SquarePants a hit with audiences of all ages. Did you know this fun fact about his age? Stick around, because the next secret is even more surprising. 7. SpongeBob's original name. Did you know that SpongeBob SquarePants almost had a completely different name? Before he became the iconic character we all know, he was originally going to be called SpongeBoy. However, during the show's development, the creators discovered that the name was already trademarked for a cleaning product, forcing the creator, Steven Hillenburg, to rethink the name. That's when SpongeBob was born. Adding SquarePants not only emphasized his quirky, square shape, but also perfectly captured his unique and fun personality. The name change, though unexpected at the time, helped create a distinct and unforgettable brand that's now recognized worldwide. Interestingly, some fans speculate that SpongeBoy might have given the character a completely different vibe, but in the end, SpongeBob SquarePants was the perfect choice for the most optimistic hero in Bikini Bottom. What do you think? Can you imagine him being called anything else? Let's dive into the next secret. 8. The Rick and Morty theory. One of the most mind-bending theories about Rick and Morty is the idea that Rick and Morty are actually the same person. According to this hypothesis, Morty grows up, becomes Rick, and travels back in time to live alongside his younger self, creating an endless cycle between the two. Fans have pointed out several clues in the series that could support this idea. For example, in the Citadel of Ricks, there's a Rick who bears a striking resemblance to Morty. In another episode, Rick casually mentions that he used to wear blue pants in the past, coincidentally, a defining feature of Morty's outfit. However, there are details that challenge the theory. The most glaring is Morty's lack of intelligence compared to Rick's genius, leaving fans to question how Morty could evolve into the brilliant, albeit cynical, scientist we know. Still, given the chaotic and paradoxical nature of the Rick and Morty multiverse, dismissing this theory entirely is no easy task. Whether you believe it or not, this theory only adds to the intrigue of the show, which thrives on challenging perceptions of time, identity, and reality. What do you think? Could Rick and Morty really be one and the same? Let us know in the comments. Now let's dive into the next secret. 9. Why are the Simpsons yellow? Have you ever wondered why the Simpsons are yellow? This choice wasn't random. According to the show's creator, Matt Groening, the bright yellow color was specifically chosen to make the show instantly recognizable to audiences. Back in the 1990s, when channel surfing was common, the vibrant yellow was meant to grab viewers' attention immediately. As soon as someone saw the distinct yellow characters of The Simpsons, they would instantly know it was the famous animated series, even without hearing the sound or seeing the title. Additionally, the unusual color helped give the show a unique visual identity, setting it apart from other cartoons that typically used more realistic or conventional tones. This clever marketing move played a big role in making The Simpsons one of the most iconic and beloved animated shows in history. Did you ever notice this brilliant strategy? Pretty genius, right? Let's move on to the final secret, and trust me, it's going to blow your mind. These were 9 fascinating secrets about cartoons. Which one surprised you the most? Or did you already know any of them? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss more amazing facts and content that will blow your mind. And before you go, did you know that unbelievable things are happening around the world right now and almost no one is talking about them? Click on the next video and uncover the truth now. See you there.